Many companies' everyday life is something like this. A nightmare. John, the company boss, has so many emails to read about so many projects that he can't possibly know what's happening in all of them. Mary, the project manager, has a lot of documentation to do, and the information is either missing or spread everywhere. Different Word files, Excel sheets, Dropbox, email, or even in a Post-it under the desk. Besides that, the software she's using to manage all of her million projects starts failing, gives a final error, dies, and Mary dies with it. The team work in the same room, but it's like they work in different planets. No one knows what the other one is working on. Even the team members themselves don't know what to do next. So we got the solution. Scram, a web and mobile app which is intuitive, simple, and has everything in one place, but is still flexible enough to adapt to your specific needs. With only a login and password, you can organize all of your projects and have a real-time overview of their progress and status, anytime, anywhere. With our modular structure and automatic processes, you can plan everything in a blink. Use our configurable boards to quickly know what to do next, manage your team allocation, and scan their progress. Readily know what and why something is wrong in your project using our risks and tests management advanced features. All to anticipate and prevent delays in order to improve your team's productivity and reduce the costs. Based on the most advanced methodologies like CMMI, Scrum, TSP, and Six Sigma, Scrum helps you to make the best decisions. Make your life easier. Scrum. Designed by gurus, implemented by specialists, validated by the industry. Start now with our free plan.
Okay, so good afternoon to everyone. Thank you, Ademar, for the presentation. And first of all, I'm really glad to be here with such a strong Agile community, and I congratulate the organization for this event. We are very proud sponsors of this, and we are supporters of, for a number of years, of this type of events and of Agile Portugal. And we are betting on learning and sharing with the community. So that's what we want to do here today with you. So talking about contributing strongly and talking just a little bit about, okay, who I am. So I'm one of the founders of StrongStep and current CEO. But as I like, something I like a lot about this community here is about the interaction and about how informal you are. So I'm actually going to take off this jacket and I'm going to take off the tie to feel a little bit more close. And I want to make this more interactive. So maybe I'm ruining the microphone system, but okay, let's do it more interactively. So, more interesting. I like to do snowboard. I rollerblade. I've been talking at TED. More interesting than. Okay, here. Now? Now? Okay, better. So I'll try to make this something more interactive, and I want to hear from you. I just don't want just to be here speaking. So following on what we heard today, and we have been learning with that, sharing today, and we want to keep on doing that. So who here has been a Scrum Master or has been playing the role of Scrum Master? Anyone there? Okay, good. Product owner? Any product owner on the room? Has there ever been a product owner? Okay. And team members? Good. So you know what we are talking about here today. What about risks? Has anybody been managing risks in their projects? Yes, some people care about risks. Okay, what about impediments? Anyone has been identifying impediments, managing impediments, solving impediments? Okay, good. So what this is built on thesis and research from risk management and collaboration with different faculties, about 8 theses that have been involved on this project that we will talk here today. And StrongStep is a company that is focused on helping the process improvement. So as Miguel just said from Primavera, the change can be hard, it can be tough, and we have to be prepared for it and embrace change. But, okay, what is the outcomes we expect you to have today with our presentation? So one of the things is the importance of decision making. So sometimes if you don't make a decision, the decision might blow up in your face. The president might decide for you. And another thing, the importance of risk management and impediments. So we would like to be sure to transmit this to you today, and also to talk a little bit about how we can identify actions to mitigate risks, and how can we take actions to solve impediments. Okay? I'll try to see if this works. It's not collaborating. Okay. So why should you care? Why should I care? It has been shown that 1 in 6 projects, as we heard just in the morning, 1 in 6 projects turns into a black swan. So overruns about 200%, and the schedule also overruns. So what's about it? So the CEO of a company, does he care about this? Risk management, impediment management? Why should he care? What he wants to know is that the projects are fine, that decisions are taken at the right time, based on real-time data or wild guessing. Are you ignoring the risks? Are you mitigating the risks? It's a question we have to put to ourselves. Are we reusing knowledge from previous projects, from other companies, from the community? It's something I ask you today, from the previous impediments, previous risks we had. Okay, the Scrum Master. So a lot of people said that we were Scrum Masters. How can you do the risk management in agile environments? Is it possible? First question. Do we really have to do that? What is in it for me? What do I gain as a Scrum Master if I'm doing risk management? Do I gain anything on the success of my project? Does it help me on taking best decisions, on moving forward, on taking away impediments? And the Agile team members. Well, are we building on these mistakes we have done from the past, lessons learned from the past? Are we mitigating, taking the right actions, or reusing the knowledge from previous projects and not let everyone reinvent the wheel all the time? Are we learning? Are we sharing and collaborating on the impediments? So now I will talk a little bit about risks and impediments. So if you want to control your projects, and if you want your projects to be on time and to go right, you need to control the risks in a formal or informal way, and you need to solve the stones that come into your way, the impediments. And in taking decisions, it involves risk management. So sometimes by taking one decision, you're taking a type of risks, or you're eliminating some type of risks. But it's important that you make the decision consciously and that you take actions against the risks and against the impediments. So what is an impediment? A roadblock that could stop your team, something that is on your way from your goals, from your team goals, from your success, from your sprints, from your release, from your project, time to market, etc. What are risks? Why should you care about risks? Because, as Tom Gilb says, if you don't actively attack risks, they will attack you. There are different types of risks, risk dimensions, such as risks related to the team, to the collaboration, to the communication, to the organization, planning, control, requirements. I think most of us are aware of all these different types of risks. And also risks on both levels, organization level, so risks that are for everyone across the organization, and some risks that are specific to our project or to our release. So what does this have to do with agile values? What about this we have been talking here? So we're talking about collaboration, learning, flexibility, pragmatism, adaptability, communication. This has to do with the way you also manage risks and you manage the impediments that come into your way. So you might draw a process, or you might have a process in your head that you follow through the daily scrums, the sprint planning, the sprint review, the retrospectives. But the thing is, are you identifying the risks? Are you monitoring them? Are you applying actions to cover to these risks, to the higher level risks? Are you identifying impediments? Yes, I've seen that most of you are. Are you monitoring them and being sure that they're closed and that the actions are applied? And most of all, are you, after that, learning with us and giving value back to your projects and to your teams? So here comes the decision support systems to help you. We have done a project with a collaboration with PHILP and a Strong Step and Multisearch. So this is a consortium project that ran for the last 2.5 years. And it will result now in a spin-off. So what this project has done in terms of managing risks and letting you know where you should focus as a project Scrum Master, as a CEO, as a team member, that you can go and look to the different projects and see, okay, how am I doing in these projects? Fast in a portfolio of projects, you can see what's red, what's yellow in the global view. Then you can drill down to your project and see, okay, I do have to take care of my risks. I'm yellow here and I have impediments to take care of. I'm doing fine on my deadlines, but I have some things to take care of. So, okay, what are the project risks? So in this case, we're looking to one of the projects. We had 3 different risks. When we drill down, for instance, to missing skills on the team, we have to decide, okay, what mitigations actions are we going to take? Like imagine any risk you have that you can think of your project right now, something that might go wrong, that is a big potential. If it goes wrong, it can really put at stake your place, your company, your project. And then what solutions and actions you have to take. So what this system does is to learn with the solutions that you have given previously and that also the community can provide. So in this case, we are looking to the impediments. We have a number of impediments, and we can look into one of the impediments and see what actions to take. Okay, how is this helping? How is this system working? And this could be done with a tool or manually. What the focus here is, okay, on some keywords, for instance, absent product owner of risks related to Scrum and to Agile, and then the solution comes, this case, contact the product owner because he was absent, so this is pretty obvious risk and action. But if you don't agree with this one, you can insert a new action to take, and you can say, okay, keep this to the company or keep this to the community, so you feed this action, this knowledge into the community. Okay, see another example, absent product owner that is holding up key decisions, so the product owner is not showing up and you cannot go forward with your Scrum projects. Okay, 2 options here are shown, scale to upper management. Okay, and now we saw 2 examples of impediments. In terms of risks, if there's missing skills on the team, based on these 3 keywords that are underlined here, they will come up with, okay, schedule training for team members. So what is this system about? We want to contribute to the community and focusing on some of these values, collaboration, communication, learning. We give the opportunity with this system to give the right actions, and then with the learn lessons, you can decide to share this to the whole organization, not just to keep to your project, or either as well to the Agile community. So this is about also emergent community learning. So we have just seen a little bit about Scrum. You cannot control something you don't measure. So you have to measure. You have to be able to measure to control. And that Scrum is really good at this, making things very transparent. Like someone was saying today, if the impediments are visible to everyone, this will make life easier, not just for the team members, but also for the higher up in the organization to be able to take the right decisions and to be able to take away the impediments so the team can work properly and in good conditions and focus on innovating, on focus on doing new things and not on just rework and wastes of time. So to make the best decisions and to be able to use a reliable tool. Okay, so this software allows you to, is a software as a service and can work from different devices. And the point here is to take away the bureaucracy. So you don't have to think about the focus on the process, but the tool allows you to instantiate from the start and for all the projects or for a specific project, how you want to manage the risks and the impediments. And then it just helps you on the daily basis when you look into what's going on, what's the greens, what are the yellows or the reds. It can tell you, okay, it's time for you to check your risks, or you have risks that are really high level, you should check it more frequently. So the goal here is to make your life easier. Okay, so some of our references are some of the companies that are here today. We are really glad to be here. I have here two little gifts to give. I just want to make two questions. So who thinks that this is bullshit and the community emergent learning like this won't work? Okay, I have one book here. Okay, no one. Please, one person. Okay, then I have a book here. Okay, this is for you. For being good. Okay, who believes that emergent learning and community learning is important? And, okay, five brave guys and a girl there. So, why? Why is it important? This one is not that easy, huh? Good. Any other? The sharing. Why? Exactly. We believe a lot that sharing is very important. Like this tool is based on the knowledge from the whole community, and the fastest the community grows and gets more mature, the tool will be able to support more the community. So it's like a positive feedback. So thank you. So, okay, you might say this sounds good, but what about some of the references? Congratulations. Thank you very much. But just to end up, but do we eat our own dog food? You might ask. These guys are talking about this tool, but do they actually dare to use this tool? Yes, we actually eat our own dog food. So we are using this, and every week the Scrum team, which is a spin-off, is planning on the backlog, attributing to the sprints, having the tasks, the user stories, doing the planning poker, every day, daily Scrum meeting, managing and doing the sprint burn downs and the project burn down charts, and being able to follow up how the projects are doing. And then on that mobile app, you can see all the time how your projects are doing. So this is really good, for instance, for large companies where the CEO or the directors can easily see what things are going on. So the sprint review meeting, this is all about learning and sharing. And the sprint retrospective, that's one of the best places to actually take these lessons learned back. So thank you very much.